defense on the road for sure.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Now, here's Melton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Hawkins. Melton against Clark. Melton, no good.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clark inside. Covered by Achua. No good from Clark.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here's Maxey. Still without a basket. Hawkins shot good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now here's McCollum. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Clark outside. And it's blocked. Now Achua. Pass to Maxey. To the paint. Reed misses. Minnesota in the lead. McCollum with the ball. Clark outside. And he drives in. And a wide open look for McCollum. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And here in the early part of the season, Clark, just how important is it to have a team that's been together for a few years, knows what the other one's doing, the chemistry aspect?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you can ever overestimate the value of experience. It helps the season early on go smoother. You don't have to learn each other as much. It really gives you a chance to hit the ground running as a team.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Melton against Clark. Kicks it out to Maxey. Over McCollum. And they recover it. Moore against Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Maxey. Hands it from downtown.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
McCollum against Maxey. Moore outside. Back to McCollum. Over Maxey. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Now the pass to Reed. Here is Hawkins. Maxey in the corner. There's the triple. Another miss by Maxey.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Clark. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers trail by 5. Fires the 3. Another miss by Maxey.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Melton against McCollum. Passes it to Towns. Shoots over Achua. Here's Drummond, and he banks in the lane.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
And here's Maxey. 12 points his last outing. Good D by Drummond. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. Pass to Rupert. Down low, Embiid. And Capella sends it back for the 76ers. Achua is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Wallace, and it's man in at the shooting guard position. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Timberwolves.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Minnesota leading by 7. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And again, it's Minnesota. Here's Mann. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. Pass to Achua. Wallace outside. Back to Achua. No one near him. That one drops for him. Achua's got his first basket.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
76ers foul, Wallace. Second personal foul, first team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Just 5 on the clock. Latrey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
76ers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the first one at the line is good. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realized how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Here's Mann. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Edwards.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Bailey is checked in for Achua. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. He was all alone on that one. Towns has got 6.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
Here's Embiid. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn. The pass to Man. Takes a three. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. He has 7.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Man. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots from 14. Rebound by the 76ers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Wallace outside. Pass to Rupert. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Man. Back to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 7. Wallace with the ball and guarded by Capella. Now here's Embiid. Unable to get that one. Minnesota leading by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. To the inside. Capella draws the double. 6 to shoot. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Here's Man. 7 points in the game. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Man's got 10 points in the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Knocks it loose. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on and get live for your Timberwolves dancers. All right.
And the 76ers making a change here. Porter's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Towns kicks to Moore. Inside. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Drummond in the post. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. McCollum's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in. Here's Drummond. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
Now, here's Maxey. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Man. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Moody. The three. Porter pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 4. Moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Towns has got 9.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And the pass to Mann. Here's Bailey. Shoots the 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's McCollum for 3. Here's Towns. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Now Maxey. Pass to Mann. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. This is it to Moody. Pass to Drummond. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum, no good.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
McCollum outside. The pass to Moody. Moore outside. It's deflected. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too. Jump ball call.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Embiid against Towns. To the wing on the left. Here's Mann. Nailed from 3-point land. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead. And so McCollum will bring it up for Minnesota. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Over Maxey. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Rebound Minnesota. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing up.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one. Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
1:21 left to play here in the half. 5 to shoot. Maxey kicks to Porter. Another three for Philadelphia.
Like the poise that time from Porter Jr. there. Did not let the clock rush him on that shot.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
When you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Clark, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Wallace is checked in for Philadelphia. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Moody. Rebounded by Bailey. The 76ers trail by 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's laid in by Maxey.
Assist goes to
Maxey's got 5 points so far. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Poked away. McCollum against Maxey. McCollum passes to Moody. Over Maxey. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
I like what they've done in the game. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Terrible execution deal, offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks. Get yourself to the line. Get back on track.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The 76ers trail by 4. Clint Capella is out there with Towns. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Anthony Edwards. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Porter finds Maxey. Embiid with it and guarded by Capella. Shot clock at 6. Bailey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Bailey's got the first bucket of the third here for Philadelphia. He's covered by Maxey. To the left side wing. Here's Capella. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from 14. Nice spin off the left rim and in. McCollum's got 8.
And phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Now, here's Maxey. They're outside. Here's Bailey. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota leading by 4. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Wallace, the pass to Embiid. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. A shot, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
He's covered by Maxey. McCollum outside. Over Porter. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. Joel will get to the line.
First one falls for him. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
A floater. Edwards can't hit. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Passes it to Bailey. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Now here's Towns. Connects on the 17-footer. Towns has got 14 points for the game.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Wallace, the pass to Bailey. Back to Wallace. To the middle. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Bailey passes to Maxey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Towns, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Count that bucket.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
He's covered by Maxey. Outside, Towns. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Attacking and transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
First personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And taken away by Wallace. Porter looking it over. Knocked away. Towns with the steal. And here we go. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The wing jumper off target. The 76ers trail by 7. Porter kicks to Maxey. Pass to Bailey. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Bailey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Outside Edwards. Offensive rebound. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second-chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Embiid. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Towns. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl-Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Nobody near Melton. It's good from long range. Melton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Minnesota leading by 7. To the inside. Clark outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Love watching Melton run the floor in transition and being rewarded for the effort.
The Timberwolves have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And the Timberwolves call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the 76ers. Capella finds more. Back to Capella. Over Reed. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Moore. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
Mann passes to Embiid. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue misses.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Moody's checked in. Here's Mann. He's got 17. It's Reed, high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Clark has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Poked loose. He's all alone. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Minnesota leading by 5. Moore with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Clark dishes to Moore. Capella trying to free himself up. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got his second basket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And there's the pass to Hawkins. Down low, here's Reed. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Capella, the pass to Clark. It's good.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Here's Mann. He's got 19. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Mann. Over Clark. 4 on the clock. Embiid wide open. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with for a teammate.
And now the 76ers on the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Minnesota. Then for the 76ers, Bailey, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Maxey subbed in for Trey Mann.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
The 76ers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 5. And the Timberwolves call timing.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Your Timberwolves dance.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Embiid. The second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Moore. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Moore's got 6.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Here's Mann. He's got 21. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for C.J. McCollum. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now, here's Clark. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Moody. Tries it from 19. And it's Reed pulling it down.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Mann passes to Bailey. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Mann. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And here is Clark. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Maxey, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Moore. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Tries from 10. Moore finds Drummond. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Maxey against Clark. Bailey misses. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. From past the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and stolen by Drummond. Clark, the pass to Drummond. To the left wing. With 4 seconds on the clock, they get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Mark him up for the board and dunk. Drummond's MO is to own the paint.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Minnesota on top, up by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Achua is out there with Reed. And it's Rupert in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Towns. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Mann. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's Melton. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Mann can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the missed 3 from Karl-Anthony Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Moody. The first one falls. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves leading by 16. Left side, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Mann. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed, and Capella sends it back. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the 76ers.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
With the floater, Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Out to Edwards. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Rupert. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's blocked. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Man, Towns with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Rebound by the 76ers. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Melton. A 3-ball. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 26 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Capella. Timberwolves leading by 18. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. He gets that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Mann after the basket by Minnesota. To the wing right side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Bailey. Outside, Maxey, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
And it's the 76ers with the ball after Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Pass to Rupert. Back to Embiid. Fader on the way. They get the rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Bailey. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. A steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Maxey, no good. Minnesota leading by 23. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Edwards kicks to Towns. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not too distant future.
Porter's checked in for Philadelphia. McCollum against Maxey. The 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Back to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. From the top of the key. Here's Capella. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Uncovered. Again, Philadelphia.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Minnesota leading by 20. Now here's McCollum. Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
He misses the free throw. And the 76ers with some changes. Bull. He's checked in for Embiid. And it's Achua in for Michael Porter. The 76ers trail by 21. Now Maxey. Now the pass to Mann. Drills it from outside. Mann's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the 76ers. He's covered by Maxey. Passes to Moody. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range. Mann's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The 76ers trail by 18. And that one drops for him. Mann's got 34 points. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
That free throw, no good. The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Mann for the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Timberwolves, number 1.
And so he hits both. Philadelphia has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Mann. Inside, Achua. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. He's covered by Maxey. It's deflected. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Clark in the corner. Another miss by Minnesota. The 76ers trail by 16.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Passes it to Capella. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Knocked away. Maxey passes to Mann. There's the three. That shot misses.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.